friends! Rebecca here from the Farmington Community Library. I am the Dragon Librarian, and I'm here today with my friend Elwing to talk to you about some really exciting young adult books that I want to recommend to you. This is actually going to be a weekly video series where I talk to you about different books that I think you might want to read this summer. Some of them might have a theme to them, some of them might not, but they're all going to be books that I'm just really, really excited to talk to you about. So since the theme for our summer's reading this year is Imagine Your Story, I thought it might be fun to start off this week by talking about a couple books that are fairy tale retellings. Basically, these books talk about how important stories are and how they relate to our lives. So this very first book I want to talk to you about is called Girls Made of Snow and Glass. And the author for this book is Melissa Bashardoust. Now, this is actually a standalone book, so that means it's not a part of a bigger series. You can read it by its own, you don't have to worry about that. It is a Snow White retelling. It's very dark, it's very fascinating, it is filled with really strong female protagonists. And this book takes the Snow White story, turns it on its head, and nothing is quite what it seems. It's fabulous. I highly, highly recommend this book. And it is available in the teen section at Farmington Community Library. If you'd like to pick it up, put a hold on it. Our curbside service does start Monday, July 6th. So the other book I want to talk to you about today is actually two books. So the first one is called The Hazel Wood, and it's by Melissa Albert. And this is actually a duology. So there's two books in this series, The Hazel Wood and then The Night Country. Now, what I'd first like to say about these two books is I know you're not supposed to judge a book by its cover, right? We're not supposed to do that. It's totally inappropriate. However, how can you not want to read this book after looking at this cover? Isn't it gorgeous? And there's so much going on. So what these two books are about, it's about a girl named Alice who has a really famous grandmother who is famous because she wrote a book of dark fairy tales. Now, Alice and her mother are on the run from bad luck that just follows them everywhere. After she finds out her grandmother has died, her mother gets kidnapped. And the note from the kidnapper says that Alice has to find that person in the world that was created by her grandmother. Isn't that crazy? It's so good. I actually want to read you a small passage from this, just so that you get an idea of how amazing it is. Until Althea Prosperpine died all alone on the grand estate she'd named the Hazel Wood, my mother and I had spent our lives as bad luck guests. We moved at least twice a year, and sometimes more, but the bad luck always found us. In Providence, where my mom taught art to senior citizens, the whole first floor of the house we rented flooded while we slept on a rainless August night. A wildcat crept through a window into our trailer in Tacoma to pee all over our stuff and eat the last of my birthday cake. When we traveled, I kept an eagle eye on the cars behind us, like bad luck could take human form and trail you like a minivan. But bad luck was sneakier than that. You couldn't outsmart it. You could only keep going when you had it in its sights. Isn't that awesome? These two books are twisty and turny and just full of surprises and all kinds of other awesome things. I highly recommend both of them. Well, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope everyone has a great week, and I will be back with you next week with some really more great teen reads. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.